Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Hub back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Astros potentially hiring a new manager, and it's somebody who's very familiar with the Houston Astros. That's A.J. Hinch, the current manager for the Detroit Tigers, who has been with them ever since the 2020 season. He took the 2020 season off, the shortened season. That was the first year after he was fired by Houston. He wasn't fired from Houston. We didn't fire him because he was bad. We fired him because Jim Crane, that was how he reacted after the cheating scandal came out. But A.J. Hinch had nothing to do with the cheating scandal. Nothing at all. It was a group of players. Carlos Beltran, I think Tony Kemp as well was another player that was a big part of the cheating scandal. A couple other players Carlos Correa had a big part in it. Bregman has said he had a little part in it. George Springer hasn't admitted to anything, but in evidence, it's been rumored that George Springer was a part of this cheating scandal. Same thing goes for a guy like Evan Gattis, but AJ Hinch knew about it and he was pissed about it. And there's been rumors that he broke a couple TVs once or something, but when in a heated situation, the Astros fired A.J. Hinch, which it doesn't surprise me that they did that. He was suspended for the season, and they wanted to move on. But now Dusty Baker's retired. It's been 4 years. They've won a World Series without him, and I think they really could use A.J. Hinch at this time. I really don't know who they're going to bring in. I think for this clubhouse, for a winning team, they need someone who has experience being an MLB manager. You can look at a guy like Buck Showalter, or there's been a couple. I've heard Gabe Kapler, but I'm like, no way. But AJ Hinch, he knows these guys. I mean, he's managed these guys, not all of them, because a couple of these guys are new. I mean, like a guy like Jose Abreu had his first year in Houston. I mean, look at guys like Chas McCormick and Yanner Diaz, who the Astros traded for Yanner Diaz a couple seasons after AJ left. Chas McCormick didn't make his major league debut until a season after AJ Hinch was gone. I mean, there are plenty of guys who were on this roster when AJ Hinch was here, but there are plenty of guys who were not. I mean, go over some players who were here when AJ was here. I mean, obviously Justin Verlander, Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman. Yordan Alvarez was a rookie when AJ Hinch is here, but Yordan was so dominant as a rookie that you can include Yordan on that list. Tucker, I think he made his major league debut in the 2018 season and also played a little bit in the 2019 season, but Tucker was not evolved yet, but he's been around Tucker. Any other hitters? Michael Brantley, he was around him for one season, but who knows if the Astros are going to re-sign Michael Brantley, because Brantley is a free agent. Trying to think about any other hitters on this team that AJ Hinch has been around. I really don't think there are. Pitchers, Lance McCullers Jr. as well. Framber Valdez, but Framber Valdez wasn't as good as he is now. Christian Javier, no. Jose Urquidy, he's been around Jose Urquidy. So it's like half and half around about players that are on this team that were a part of the team when AJ Hinch was here, and then there's a good part of players that weren't a part of the team when AJ Hinch was here. So, but still, he knows how this organization is run, gets run, and he knows how this team is run. He knows a good portion of these players. And he's probably studied he's probably stayed focused on the Astros. It wouldn't take him long to figure out some of the guys that he has not been a part of, and it gives the Astros a chance. I mean, I'm not going to say if the Astros hire somebody as the new manager who has no experience at all of being a MLB manager, that the Astros will not be good. But I think the Astros are better off hiring somebody who has experience. And I really think the only guy that could be amazing for the Astros who doesn't have experience as a manager, like being a manager, is Joe Espada, who is the Astros bench coach. That's the only guy I think who who doesn't have manager experience in his career that could be, good for the Astros as the manager. But I would love to bring back A.J. Hinch. I think that's the Astros' best option. You guys let me know your thoughts on the potential hiring for the Astros. From the Astros, I go for it. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Astros.